Back everyone, I'm Kate Plays Games, this is Fallout 4, and today we're gonna have some fun. I promise, I hope, because the last episode wasn't all that fun. We did do 2 entire dungeons, but they weren't all that great. We did the Vault-Tec Regional HQ, and there was very little inside it. And then we did the Massachusetts State House, which is not showing cleared on the map because the main boss of that place refused to spawn. So we were denied a big fight with a MILA queen. And now we're being tasked with getting on the roof of the Mass Bay Medical Centre and putting a MILA on it for Tinker Tom, and then we'll go back to him, and then we'll speak to Jack Cabot. So let's just get in here. This place is chock full of gunners. And apparently we're immediately in caution as soon as we come through the door. That's better, now we're hidden. There's not that many gunners in here. As you can hear from the clompy footsteps, there is an assaultron here. So we do have to be somewhat careful until we've killed all the bad guys. Like that one there, that's just leaning up against the wall, reading a newspaper, not paying any attention.
Let's get it on back, shall we?
We should turn our light on so we can see what we're doing. Abraxo cleaner, thank you for the acid. This is quite a large and sprawling place with lots of exits and entrances, so you can come in many different places in this place. What have you got on you? Absolutely nothing. Is today the day? Are we gonna get a pie? Nope, of course not. Let's have some of this. And we'll have that.
Here's the latest word on what's happening in the Commonwealth, folks.
Squirrel on the stick, take that.
Quietly at the airport, the Brotherhood continues to make waves.
I'm not sure if we want to raid an elevator. So we'll see if we can't get up the stairs. Ooh, no, plastic.
Psst, here.
I am full, so let's offload some stuff in the dog. Yeah, we've been picking up a lot of stuff, although we haven't met very many enemies to kill. I think the assaultron's above us. As soon as we see it, we're gonna pop it.
That was Roy Brown with Butcher Pete.
Okay, well this has been destroyed. I didn't destroy that. That's another way in. Or out.
There are some recent rumblings from Goodneighbor.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Yeah, it was my bloody dog.
Bobby No-No. Something of a reputation around.
Negative sensor read. Weapons cold.
I know. Okay, what's down here? There's a gun turret in an elevator shaft. So that's fun. And what else is there here? Not an awful lot. Where does this lead? Is this just another exit? Yes, that's another exit. This place is crazy. So many ways in and out. This goes to the operating theatre. And the microscope. Another protectron, expert lock. Which was easy. Okay, we know what the raiders have been doing, or what someone's been doing. Gas canister, flamer, lots of burnt dead bodies. Okay. Ooh, and an aluminum tray. I did check our aluminium stocks. We do have over 300, so I'm not sure we need to keep picking up many more. But then we also have 300. We also have 300 adhesive, and we're still picking that up. Right, take later this. Probably going to have to end up taking buff tats at some point. That's not a problem. We cannot get addicted to them. But they can run out. They do last 16 minutes though, so that's quite nice. And just like that, we're over encumbered again. So let's pop some pills. +3 strength for 16 minutes. Okay, back out the way we came. Which is this way. Here we have some prisoners who are dead. You're very dead.
Nice.
And the Minuteman. Razor grain we'll take.
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public
Okay, that
Insurance.
Assaultron is directly above us.
Since possibly living among us, undetected.
Okay,
Very serious.
another safe.
Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the
Sweet.
saying all of
Just take the money and nothing else.
the mayor himself insists that the fear every day
Yes.
Right, and all that terminal does is unlock that safe.
Perimeter movement.
I saw you before you saw me. Well, actually, no, I didn't. You saw me before I saw you, but I shot you first. Which is nice.
Tex Beneke, folks.
Another syringer rifle, which are completely useless for anything. Where did the guy go? Okay, we shot you all the way over here. What have you got on you? Absolute garbage, that's fine. Ooh, oil. I've got a serious feeling that we're going to be over encumbered very soon again. Okay, so we still need to go up. So let's go this way first and have a look in here. Any more technical documents for me? No. Okay. We do have a pencil. That's alright, I can turn that into bullets. Tip lunchbox. Exit that way. Okay, so we're going this way then. And up the stairs, that's good. Quest marker said we had to go up. And we need to go through that elevator there, apparently. Okay, let's just close that. We don't want to fall down that elevator shaft. Yep, we're over encumbered straight away again. What booze have we got that adds strength? Whiskey, but only for 4 minutes. That ain't great. We're gonna have to drop some stuff. Drop that. That is for damn sure. Okay, we have 2 pounds of carry weight remaining. That leads to the metro station. And this leads up to where we have to go. We are hungry and thirsty, so we can eat some stuff. Okay, good. That's maybe £1 less weight. What we have here is power armor and a gunner commander, and there's another one here somewhere. There he is. Okay, good. Take all the money because it doesn't weigh anything. You can stand up now because I believe that's all the enemies dead. There might be a big gunner encampment, but there's nothing too deadly and not very many of them. Quantum. I'll always take a quantum. Cigarettes. Always take them. Let's go up here. Another power armor bay. That'll take. That's 5 circuitry. I really want it. Crispy squirrel bits. And it's only T45. Most of the time when I come here, this is T51. But it's almost a full set, apart from the helmet. I'm not even going to bother taking the fusion core out of it, because fusion cores are sold by vendors, which means these vendors magic them out of thin air. So we need to keep going up and up and up. Where's the guy we killed that was up here? Here he is. We shot him through this. We shot him all the way through the window. Is there anything up this ramp? It looks like it, but there's also something back here. We might get sent back here as part of a quest.
Wayne, I'm leaving this message with Marcy in case you come looking for me. Though I pray you don't. The military took over the hospital, and everything's gone to hell in the city. Things here, they're... It's
That's
bad.
it.
People... One of the other nurses told me she heard a radio signal that sounded like you. You're still out there. But we've got a way out. And I'm gonna try to find you.
That's not good. These high power magnets we will need for a quest. So I'm just gonna try and offload some weight. Yeah, we'll get rid of all these grenades, and we're still £6 overweight, which is quite a lot. Well, these MILA kegs weigh a lot, so let's just get rid of them all. So I know we put a lot of effort into collecting them, but they don't really do anything for us. We have not looked over this end. Another prisoner who looks like Brotherhood of Steel.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Now to get on the roof to place the MILA, we need to go back this way and up this ramp. Up, and round. Let's have a look in here. What have you got? Nothing good. That's got oil in it. These are worth selling, so I'm going to take all that stuff. This is going to lead off. This is going to lead us up to the roof. I will just crouch, just in case there's someone here. I don't think there is, but I could be wrong. No, I was correct. There is no one here. Oh, here it is. So, we put this here, and now we can leave. You can come over this way if you want. I'm not sure there's anything back here. Of course, if you're in power armor, you can just yeet yourself off the top of the building. I'm sure Doggo's going to try and do that anyway. But there is a gondola here which will let us all the way down to street level. And now we need to go back to the railroad and hand in all these quests that we've been doing. That we could do with going home and unloading because we're very full. Actually, yes, this only leads us here. Luckily, this guy's dead already. I think the Brotherhood have, like, cleared out all the rooftops. Okay, there might be a few guys in here, though.
There we go.
Hope you enjoyed
A
that
few
last
being...
number.
One? I can hear someone else trying to kick their way into a safe. That's not how it's done, lad. I'll show you how it's... Well, I won't show you how it's done. I'll show the people how it's done. You're not going to see anything because you're going to get killed. Okay, just some more generic loot. What have these people got? Nothing. There might be another one up there. There sometimes is. Are you here? Not today. Oh, that's fine. There isn't even a simple way out of Mass Bay. You have to go up on the roof and then come back all the way through here. Let me in. Is that... Dang it. It's only an advanced lock, dude.
Sweet.
Oh, nice. Take that and that, that and this and that and that. And that. Okay, let's go home and offload. Okay, so we're on this overpass. I believe this will lead us all the way back to Mass Bay Medical. Yeah, it's just... Okay, I just heard a sentry bot. Where was the sentry bot that I just heard? Okay, the sentry bot has now calmed down. Can we get down from here? Yes, it looks like we can. That's good. Yep, all the way down here. And Doggo has yeeted himself once again off of a high place and hurt himself. Where are you, you stupid mutt? Come here, you stupid little idiot. Stop jumping off of high places. Right, this guy here is a completely peaceful chems vendor.
Hey, Slim.
You got that look, like you jonesing for something.
Sure.
Uppers, downers, whatever you're looking for.
Just buy some of my heavy cigarettes, alright? Buy all this stuff from me. That's pretty good. You can have all my cigars and my cigarettes and my stogies and subway tokens and some money to sweeten the deal. That'll do. Thank you, Slim. There seems to be a location here that we haven't geotagged, so I think we'll just try and tag it. Get close enough to tag it, which is no mean feat in survival, because you have to basically be standing in the place. I believe this is another high school. Yep. Okay, we're done. Let's go north until we hit the river, and then we'll run home and offload, because we're very, very full. And that leads into the medical centre station. Not that there's anything in there. There might be a few gunners, but not very many.
Dug your own grave coming here.
Oh, I see. You're up there, are you?
I'll find you.
That looks like the library up ahead. No. That's strong. It is a library. Yes, it is. Okay, we're nearly home. Cool. Jump over the car. Okay, nearly home. Good stuff.
Got any scab to sell?
That's all the crap offloaded. Okay, it's another morning. We've been back home. We've dropped off all our crap. Let's go and hand in all these quests. Starting with the railroad, because I think we've got about 3 different quests to hand in. And we have to get a holotape from Tinker Tom for some reason. I think we gave the one we had to Sturgis. Okay, another very quick trip along the riverfront that we've cleared out, and we're finally at long last back at Railroad HQ. Let's see if they remember who we are. Okay, let's tell Pam we've set up a base.
Setting human-machine interface to 100%. Good day, Agent. My data indicates Mercer Safe House has been established. Reward dispensed. Further help is required. I have the location of a Black Ops cache. It contains supplies our organization needs. Railroad Alpha has asked for you to secure the cache from any hostiles in its vicinity.
Okay.
Pre-war cache, huh? This'll be interesting.
Unable to process verbal response. The cache is hidden in compliance with tactical counter-surveillance protocols. This RFID device will locate and unlock the cache upon close proximity.
Alright.
Nice. That sounds pretty high-tech.
Correct. The cache belonged to the Defense Intelligence Agency. The DIA's technological capabilities were more advanced than many branches of the government. You only have to secure the cache. Runners will transport contents on a separate timetable. Terminating human-machine interface.
Alright. This little keycard lets us in somewhere. Oh, goddamn. Hub 360 is the top of that ruined highway where we literally just were. Now we have to talk to Carrington. Hey, you.
The survivor from Augusta, Blackbird, is dead. I didn't find any evidence of where the synth is.
As I expected. Well, at least you weren't hurt. Perhaps Desdemona will listen to me next time. Hopefully this will help you in your future missions. Now, if you don't mind...
And he's given us more absolute garbage, because that's what he does. We need to speak to Tinker Tom for 2 reasons. 3 reasons, actually.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? No time for that, though. Let's set you... I got here one genuine Tinker Time special. Just load her up onto a...
Okay, that's the first reason.
You must not be afraid of heights with all the work. I know another bit.
And to get another MILA.
Some business.
And we need to sell the crap that
you got
Carrington just dumped in our inventory. Which was... some crappy metal armor. Thank you, Mr. Carrington, but also no thank you. And we'll just top up with 143 worth of money, well, 138. Alright, I believe that's everything. Unless Desdemona has a job.
Yet?
No, I'm working on it.
Contacting Patriot is my top priority.
If you get the opportunity to upload the...
Right, that's all the quests handed in here, which is fantastic. Now we need to hand in a quest at Cabot House. Probably easier to go out the escape tunnel. And Cabot House is literally just here, which is fantastic. What is that? That is another super mutant. Come here. He took a few shots to kill, so I'm wondering if it was legendary. Let's go and find out. Or if I was just a terrible shot. Okay, now there's robots. I was just a terrible shot. I'm hearing robots. Are they down here? There's one. Are you stuck in the mud? Okay. Apparently there was a tank bot with sentry legs, but he was stuck, he was clipped into the ground, so you know, we helped him out of the ground. Well, we didn't. We eased his suffering. And the thing we killed here has been yeeted somewhere else. Right, that's fine. That's not what we're here for anyway. We're here for Cabot House. Which is literally up here. Whoops. The sentry bot that was guarding this place is long gone.
That is not acceptable. Emogene is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Let's put her dress on, because we might need to do a speech check.
No, but
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Yes.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
We can lie, but we'll just give it to him.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Let's meet Jack's mother.
Care what happens to your sister.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go
And
off
apparently,
without telling anyone, that's her business.
Jack's sister has disappeared, and Wilhelmina is not happy about this.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Emogene.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
I guess we're doing another missing persons case. That's
I don't
what I'm
think you're
best
even
at.
listening to me, Jack.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Emogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Emogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Right, let's go.
No problem. I'll bring her back.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Goodneighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
That's okay, we know that place.
I know the third rail. I'll ask around there.
Right, let's go and get Jack's little sister. She's run off with another fancy man. I hear more rogue robots. But we don't care about them, we're going to Goodneighbor. Which, as we know, is just along this road. Along this road, up and over this trailer, straight ahead. And there it is, right there. It takes... I mean, we've sprinted there from Cabot House in one go. Pretty much. Very nearly, almost. Put the gun away, I don't think we need it.
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
Enjoy your stay.
Right. Let's find out about Emogene. Let's turn the quest marker on, shall we? Let's... It is on. Okay. Let's task Charlie.
Running from something?
Hey, Charlie.
Welcome home.
My client appreciates the work you did with this rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Information.
Do you know Emogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though.
Yeah, that's
Try
her.
Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This gal wants a word.
Excuse me, miss.
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I just need information.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I thought that's what we were doing. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. I think I know a fellow performer when I see one. You're good with your words. Know just the right thing to say at the right time. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
What she says to us then is based on our attributes, so because we've got charisma 11, she said we were a smooth talker.
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
You can seduce her, but we ain't got time for that.
Do you know Emogene Cabot?
Emogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
No, she's just missing.
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Emogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Here comes the bouncer.
Problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Emogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas.
Yes, That's right. The one Emogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fellow.
Right, now we know where she is. Let's go and get her. Excuse me, Han.
Down the stairs.
She is at the Charles View Amphitheater.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
Places to be.
And Charles View Amphitheater is just over this way. Back along the coast road, about 2 minutes away from Cabot House, so Jack and everyone else has not been looking all that closely for her. Back on the coast road. That's the amphitheater right there. We've been there, and I told you we had to come back for a quest, and this is the quest we had to come back for. We shall just speech check our way through this, otherwise we'll have to kill every single one of these people here. And it's just not worth the effort, because there's quite a lot of them.
I hope you decide to change your life today.
Excuse me.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
Yes, indeed. I'm not here to join your cult, alright?
I'm looking for Emogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
She'll see me.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
Look, just let me in.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there.
This was like the direct path to solving this quest. The other method is that you let him bring you in here and he tries to induct you into the cult and asks you to give him... Anyone should have given him all of your stuff. Hey, Emogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Yep.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Okay, so the serum reverses aging, does it?
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
Okay, so apparently they've been around since before the war, well over 200 years ago.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Need anything before we go?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Alright, so all we have to do is to hand the quest back in at Cabot House, and then we'll get ourselves off to the airport, I think. So, back to Cabot House, which is not too far away.
Now, Edward.
One interesting thing to note is that as soon as you complete this part of Emogene Takes a Lover, everything in the house is now stealable. Well, not stealable, but they're free to take. What's going on here?
Damn, the signal is strangely weak.
Oh my
Edward,
God, it's
switch
happening.
over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
That doesn't sound
Hello?
good.
Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
Let's tell him about his sister. We have just got back from a quest.
I found Emogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this.
Jack doesn't sound
You'll be
thrilled
wanting to
about
be
that.
paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
Okay, hang on. I thought this was just an anti-aging serum. Time for an explanation, please.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Well, that's going to be fun. Right, so 400 years ago, this is like 2287, so they're like been around since the late 1800s?
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
That's right. I was in cryosleep until recently.
Interesting. We'll have to talk more about that later, but time presses. Is there anything else before we get going?
Yeah.
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Well, this sounds like fun. Yeah, I think option 3 is the good one here. Why has he locked him up?
Being locked up for 200 years by your own son might make anyone a little grumpy.
Just do what you're being paid to do. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Okay.
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
That'll do.
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Emogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Jack will physically travel all the way up northeast to Parsons, and he'll want us to go with him, but we ain't gonna do that. He'll just wait for us pretty much forever. I'm gonna take this opportunity to loot their entire house now that everything is marked as free to take. So these guys have been knocking around for many, many years, which kind of explains why this place is in such good state of repair. Ooh, yummies. Taking all of that. We'll take all that as well. See, they've got like preserved stuff and perfect food. This is Edward's bedroom. He has a boss chest, which is nice, and some money, and a mini nuke. A master lock safe. I believe that his steamer trunk and that money and this safe respawn their contents quite often.
Sweet.
Another technical document. And a mini nuke launcher. Let's just go all the way upstairs because I believe there's some stuff we can look at up here in the bedrooms. Ooh, microscope. Another boss chest up here with various upgraded weapons. I believe there is a magazine in one of these places. Yep, permanently inflict +2 damage, +2% limb damage. So Lorenzo Cabot's journal. So yeah, Thursday 8th of February 1894. And this is when he went to Arabia. He digs up some stuff in Oman, and he found some ruins that he reckons are of extraterrestrial origin, and he finds a helmet and he puts it on and takes him over. Let's take that. So he's now been possessed by some sort of alien being, which is quite weird. But that's Fallout 4 for you. Weird is name of the game. This is Imogene's room. She's got quite a nice bit of lore behind this master lock terminal.
Nice.
Alright, so in 1968 she was given this terminal in 1968, so at least we know when they were introduced. Then by 1994 she came off the serum for a whole month. And she went back on it. Right, this is the lead up to the war. And the war itself. But because was by then 200 years old and jaded, she found it exciting more than anything. And Edward's been with them since then. He was working for them at the time of the war. So because he's a ghoul, that means that he was around as well. So he's 200 years old. They're all 400 years old. And she's just completely bored now. So lots of good lore to read in there, if you so wish. We are leaving now, because that's all there is here.
Oh, what do you want?
Nothing, dear. I'm out of here.
Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him.
As I said, Jack is going to physically run all the way up here. We're not doing that. We are going to go to the airport. We're going to go this way. We're going to take a shortcut to the airport. We're going to swim. Because we have a hazmat suit. So we can swim wherever we want. So, I believe that's a police station that's marked on our map, so let's just put the hazmat suit on and swim over there. Yep, I was right. One police station. And what do we find in police stations? We find these Eddie Winter holotape things. At least we usually do. It's not on this part of it. Maybe it's upstairs. Can we get upstairs? No, because of that skeleton. Now we can. Here we go. Telephones are always nice. Okay, where is the Eddie Winter holotape? We didn't get any map updates, so maybe we have all of the tape locations marked already. Oh, there it is. It was in the drawer. Well, that was easy. East Boston Prep School we have cleared out. It's just a straight run to the airport. We have not been back here in quite some time, have we? Someone else lifting off on a mission? Look at that, that's how little baby vertibirds are made. What a beautiful sight.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
And as always, we'll tell El Doggo to...
Hey, wait there.
Stay there, you. We do not need you falling off of this. Right.
Can't talk right now.
First of all, before we go and inform Elder Maxon that we found the Institute, let's go and hand in our technical documents and viable blood samples.
All personnel.
This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are
You
not
have
pets.
technical documents,
They are crucial military
Or
resources.
looking to assist on a research patrol?
As such, they are not to
I
be
found some
fed by
technical
any
documents
personnel
for you.
save Scribe
Splendid.
Naraya and her
I'll
team.
put them to use
Any
right away.
violation of this policy
Here are
will
the
result in
caps that I
severe
promised.
discipline.
Remember, check every building.
1,250 caps. Oh yeah.
How can I help you, Knight?
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
And let's find Scribe Naraya. And then we should go downstairs and buy some grenades from...
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yep.
Yes. Here you go.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see tiny vials of blood. Thank you. Here's some caps for the trouble.
Another 2,000, so that's 3,250 we've
Scribe
got.
Mariah. I've done it, Knight. I've created the compound.
Hey, we finally brought her enough blood samples.
Congratulations, Naraya.
Well, it would have been impossible without your help. I've decided to call it the X-111 compound. I thought it was fitting.
Oh, thanks.
Here, I already made you some samples to take with you. If you want me to continue synthesizing the compound, I'm going to need more blood samples. Just keep bringing them to me and I'll do the rest.
So yeah, not only does she pay you an extraordinary amount of money for bringing her these blood samples, but she will keep producing this excellent aid. So Radaway reduces rads by minus 12.3 for 1 minute 40, and this is minus 69 a second for 20 seconds. So this thing absolutely destroys any radiation you have.
I take every feral,
Right,
muty,
signal
and
grenades,
sucker.
please.
What can I get for you today?
Let me see what you have.
Be my guest.
Vertibird signal grenades, which are somewhere in your inventory. Here they are. Let's just buy all 7 of these. Yes, please. He does sell ballistic fiber. Shall we just buy the... Yeah, I think we should just buy all the rest of the legendary unique stuff from him just because we can. I don't think we have a Gatling laser at home yet, do we? So I think we'll buy a Gatling laser as well. And he can... We'll pay for that with cigarettes and money. All the money, and we're still owing him some. That's fine, that's not a huge issue. And you can buy that from us. Oh, that'll do. We'll just spend money. Thank you, Proctor Tegan.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the
Right,
Commonwealth stuff.
let's tell Elder Maxim that we found a way into the Institute. I'm sure he'll be delighted.
Elder. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Alright, 2 more quests. We've met Dr. Madison Lee in the Institute. She's the head of advanced systems, so we're going to have to convince one of their chief people to leave and to rejoin the Brotherhood of Steel. And we'll be doing that at the start of the next episode, because we've done all the stuff we had to do here. Jack's waiting for us at Parsons Asylum, but we're not going to go there for quite some time. So we're going to turn that off, and I think we're going to turn off Vault 75. So we need to locate Dr. Lee, who is inside the Institute, and we need to go there, inside the Institute, and we need to go there, which is inside the Institute. So that is where we shall go next episode. I hope to see you for that, and I hope you look after yourself until then. I will talk to you again soon.